Well, hey YouTube, so today guys, we're back here with another review, and today we have a really cool item here. So this is a very special stylus here. This is called, the official name of this is the Diamond Collectible Dialga Stylus. And what this thing is, guys, is during the launch of Pokemon Diamond back in 2007, if you pre-ordered the game, I do believe this was a GameStop exclusive, you would receive this stylus here. And take a closer look at this thing here. It has a lot of cool details. It says Dialga up here on the top. Do you see that? So it says Dialga up there. It just has Nintendo branding on here. You have Nintendo DS branding right there. And yeah, it has a very nice point there. This was a very special device for the time because it really symbolized that the Nintendo DS was here to stay. This was the first Pokemon games released on the platform, and I believe Gen 4 was actually a very good generation. I like Gen 4 a lot, so this pen was a really cool thing to get at the time. I mean, if you go on Amazon right now, I'll have a link down below. It's about $30, so it actually has maintained a pretty decent value, and considering you got this thing for free, it honestly is actually a really cool decal. So I'm going to zoom in here on the actual Dialga here. I don't have any autofocus on this camera, but do your best to kind of see how it looks like. I'll do my best to show you all the cool angles you get here. It's just a very high quality device here, and I do want to briefly mention Pokemon Diamond. At the time, 2007, I wasn't really a big Nintendo fan at the time. I know it may be a surprise to some of you, but back in the day, I was not a big Nintendo fan yet. I was more of a casual gamer at the time. I mean, I only had Nintendo platforms because my parents were concerned about the violence that Xbox 360 games had at the time, and same thing with PlayStation 3. And I mean, the PSP, even I knew back then the PSP was not comparable to the Nintendo DS, considering it had GTA on there, which, okay, that's fun, that's cool, but it's still a violent game. And yeah, my parents weren't sold on the platform, so Nintendo DS was what my parents wanted to buy me. So once I took a look at the games here, I was a casual Pokemon fan. I do own Pokemon Blue. I've reviewed that before. I own Gold. I own Crystal. I own Silver. I own Emerald. I own Ruby. I own Sapphire. My brother owns Yellow. Nobody owns Red though, but I've basically owned every single main series Pokemon game up to this point here. And then Diamond comes out, and I really do love what I see here. It takes on to Nintendo DS. They really do make a lot of cool changes. You can easily move your Pokemon over from Gen 3 to Gen 4 thanks to the Game Boy, the DS and DS Lite both have a DS slots and GBA slots, so it's really easy to do that. That's when Action Replay got big as well. So I was more invested because Action Replay was big, and I was able to get some of the shiny Pokemon I've always wanted. And also, guys, you had GTS. GTS was a big deal at the time. I do believe Pokemon Diamond and Pearl really kind of laid out the modern foundation for the Pokemon franchise. Diamond and Pearl was a very big deal. I remember walking into Jubilife City in the beginning of the game, and I remember seeing this thing called GTS, and I was like, what the hell was this? And I go on there, and people were offering cool Pokemon you can get. This idea was further improvised, and I believe the pinnacle of this GTS thing was Gen 5 with GTS negotiations. We can actually negotiate with people live. Okay, you always had people who spammers and the trollers. You put a shiny not Rivalfield, but a shiny Zekrom. I can't even tell you how many times I saw a shiny Zekrom and you try to make a trade and it wouldn't work, or the guy would just put it down. But still, there was some good memories to be had in there. You know what I'm saying? The GTS negotiations. I do wish I came back. But back to Diamond. This would put the online Pokemon service on the map. I do believe this is also what made Pokemon in the mainstream. They kind of made the franchise very easy for newcomers. I think for Gen 4 and beyond at that point. But overall, back to this Dialga pen here. It's just a really cool device here. I'm a big fan of this pen. I don't use it anymore, unfortunately, as the Nintendo DS no longer is something I use on a daily basis, and that includes the Nintendo 3DS. I've moved on. You have the Nintendo Switch now, which does way more than what the Nintendo franchise and Nintendo DS franchise could ever do. So it's time to put this franchise to death once and for all. But at the same time, you can't forget what got them to this point. And Pokemon Diamond and Nintendo DS launch definitely got them to this point now where they made the Nintendo Switch. So overall, I love this thing. It's a really cool item. If you want to buy one, I have a link down below on Amazon. Get your piece of history, guys, before it disappears into infamy. We hope you guys enjoyed that video. It's a really cool pen. Thank you. Bye.